Alright, let's see if we can do a quick walk around of this thing. It is October 25th, 2021. Last time I made a video of this, I believe it was spring of 2020 as I was attempting to sell it. I recently had a comment saying, hey, have you sold it yet? I'm like, well, no. It turns out I can't actually get the title in my hand. It's in my name, there's no lien, nothing like that, but the DMV during COVID being all online was really annoying with me. So now I'm going to keep it pretty much as long as I think I can. So rust-free for the most part. 22 RE engine. I've done the header, emissions deletes, cat deletes. I'd like to do like an electric fan, but for now the mechanical fan is super reliable. I get up to like 22, 23 miles per gallon on the highway, but typically about 19 to 20 on average. I'm on 33-inch tires. I have a front 2.5-inch ball joint lift, ball joint spacer lift. It's right there. I have upper low profile bump stops so far. Though I do have the lowers. There's like a $18 a pair or whatever, or $14 a pair, I believe, from Daystar Poly products, like on Amazon or something. Lockout hub conversion. I swapped the front diff for a non-ADD, non-automatic disconnect drive shaft diff. The original one was worn out from being an automatic diff, running one axle all the time. Basically, I just drive slugs on the end of the axles. So I put on these aluminum, I think American Racing AR62 wheels, painted them white, put some funny stickers in them, see you next time, to match with the license plate theme of Quick Trip. But in general, I've kept it not too crazy. I have a 4-inch panhard drop bracket. Suppose I made my own custom load sensing proportioning valve bracket there, and just kind of a ghetto brake line stretcher right there so that the brake line doesn't go too far when I'm articulating off-road. I'll eventually get a longer line, but for now that works. I have the Pro Comp. It's like 57,450 or something like that. It's a 4-inch lift coil. I don't know exactly the number. And then I have Skyjacker Black Max 4-inch lift shocks in the back. The front are Gabriel heavy-duty closeouts from Rock Auto. Those are just some cheapo ones there. I also have some custom. I used part of a U-bolt from my dad's Jeep and welded them in there to extend the rear sway bar so it stays more flat. The front sway bar with the front diff are all dropped a little bit to help compensate for the lift, so the CV axles are nice and happy. I've never had to replace one, and I've owned it for coming up on 2 years now. I think that one of the tie rod ends they said has a little bit of play in it. And then let's see here. I have the brake calipers on lifetime warranty. Just had to replace the driver's side one here again. Those little O'Reilly ones just tend to go bad. They're just a cheap, not very well made brake caliper. So lift springs 4-inch in the rear, about 2.5 inches in the front. Crank the torsion bars just a little bit, so it's like a 2.5, 3-inch lift front, and then a 4-inch lift rear. So it does sit a little bit too high in the rear, but I hope it settles. Other than that, though, almost stock interior apart from sound system modifications. 239,861 miles. Bought it at, I think, 210. So put almost 30,000 miles on it. Out of this very cheap JVC Bluetooth radio. Works awesome. I have a Kenwood Comp S sub, I believe. And then a little bit of damage here on the seat. But other than that, the interior is in pretty awesome shape. There's a tiny little crack on the dash behind one of these Dutch Bros stickers. And a little bit of something there from another phone mount. I've moved it down to here so that you can navigate and stuff, do door dashing, whatever. Headliner's in pretty good shape. I've added a 3rd gen 4Runner roof rack because all the 2nd gens were gone from the junkyard. I've also added, before they were gone, a 2nd gen rear diffuser spoiler thing to help pull more fresh air in there. I do eventually plan to take the exhaust out from right here and make it an axle dump down here with maybe like a Flowmaster 40 series, but for now it's little pea shooter over here. I mean, it's tiny. So my most recent off-road trip here, I had an off-road bumper, a Smitty built from Marketplace, and I hit the bumper right about here, and it came up and it creased the whole tailgate. So there's a little bit of damage, but it still functions perfectly. I just had to remove it so I could actually open the tailgate, otherwise it was hitting the reverse lights where it was bent up. So I'll eventually fabricate something else to work with this, but for now, that's it. Also got my horsepower mods, 2nd gen 4Runner Mafia sticker. You think this is slow? Wait till I go uphill. 410 gears, 33s, and a 4-cylinder engine that'll do it to you. Wisconsin Quick Trip Enthusiast Club, and of course the dyslexic Toyota Yotoda in the Sega font there. I have a few other stickers here. This one's legit. Bought it from Second Gen 4Runner sticker guy. This is apparently a bootleg, not approved Wisconsin Overland. I talked to some lady who runs the Wisconsin Jeep Owners Group. Says that that's her brand, and somebody left this sticker on my windshield. I have no idea who it was. It was at a car meet, and so I'm like, well, I did not know it was your brand, but I got a free sticker. It looked awesome. I put it on there. Plus, mountains. I mean, come on. Wisconsin, like, our highest peak is like 400 feet. I don't know. It's basically flat out here. So, yeah, here it is. 92 4Runner. Just a stout daily driver machine if I need to use it for going wherever I want to go. It still rides really nice, steers really nice, has an excellent sound system. The 29-year-old speakers still sound great. It runs like amazing. I can still hit 80, 85 flat ground with no wind, no problem. I think I could hit 100 if I had just the right circumstances, but maybe I shouldn't push it to 100. All right, well, I'll upload this and you guys can enjoy.